Hey, what's going on? Kqkc Boxing. This is part two. Yes, I know. I just got off, but World Breaker is running late. This is part two. And I'm sorry, let me turn this down. And as soon as World Breaker arrive, I will, I will get off and allow him to go ahead and cook. World Breaker is a great guy. World Breaker is LDBC. And what we do for each other. Yes, I have a few things I have to do, but they can wait because World Breaker might be doing something important more than what I have to do. So we all are in this together. So therefore, I will pick up the mantle and keep it rolling because that's what we do. Every time of the day, or any time of the day, I'm sorry, you will be able to find the LDBC channel. You know, you have Punch Junkie in the morning with Junior the Truth. Then you have Trail Boxing Talk. Then you have Blue Blood before Trail Boxing Talk, I'm sorry. Then you have Fanon International Boxing. Then you have Kqkc Boxing Channel. Then you have World Breaker Boxing Channel. I mean, it goes on and on. Then you have the best fight the best. Then you have Stay Ready Boxing. See, we're going to keep it moving. Then you have Santi. I mean, we have it all the way up to midnight. Then you got Cali, sometimes 5 o'clock in the AM. We are the LDBC. And first, I want to give a shout out to the LDBC. And let me continue on what I was doing earlier. And that was talking about boxing, the sport I love, the sport that I cherish, the sport that I love, the strategy of the game. They don't call it the sweet science just for nothing. It's the sweet science. Now think about it. Those are two different words, sweet. Now, sweet, it means that it tastes really sweet in your mouth, like sugar. Or it can mean sweet, like the street term, street. You know? Like, man, ooh, he's sweet, boy. You know, like Pelham, like Kalen Plant. They call him Sweet Hands. Okay. Science. The inedible. Find out how things work. Talk about the impossible. That's what science is all about. And that's why. So, anyway, let's get this straight. Champions. What are champions made of? Champions are made of different things. They are cut from different cloths. Deontay Wilder is a champion. Anthony Joshua is a champion. But are they cut? Are they cut from the same cloth? No, they're not. Earl Spence is a champion. Is he cut from the same cloth as Deontay Wilder? No, he's not. And I'm going to tell you why. First, Earl Spence, he's a champion. Great champion. Great USA champion. But he's a chilled out dude. He's a very chilled out dude. Yeah, he's a very chilled out dude. So I'm sorry for that interruption. I'm sorry. But My hand, never mind. But Earl Spence is a very chilled out dude. Okay? Now, what he does, he celebrates, but he don't get carried away. He have fun, but he don't get carried away. Now, Deontay Wilder, he's a champion. He speaks as a champion. He carry himself like a champion. He hold his head like a champion. Yes, he is a black man. See, we talk, we bold, we aggressive. You know, that's just the way we are. That's in our DNA. And that's how he talk. Ain't no little gamesmanship. But he carries himself like a champion. He even walk like a champion. When he was at the fight the other night, he stood up watching the fight. And he stood up like a champion. Like the big man on campus that he is. That's a champion. Then we get to Anthony Joshua. He's a champion. But does he carry himself like a champion? And the answer is no. No, he doesn't. You know why? Because champions don't cherry pick their opponents. Champions do the right thing. What's up, main event, Mark? Just filling in for World Breakthrough. He make it to it. I know I just was on, but you know, we have to do what we can for each other. So now, does Anthony Joshua carry himself like a champion? No, he does not. A champion means that I am the best. A champion means that I am the ace side. The champion means that I can do what I want. The champion means, can you beat me? A champion would take all comers. That's what champions do. That's what kind of cloth champions are made of. Not what Anthony Joshua portraying to his UK fans. And like I said before, I get it. I get it. I love the Charlos. It hurt me when Jamel lost because Jamal looked like he was at a funeral. And all his brother did was lose his belt. But that's that DNA in them. They are 1 minute apart. I had a friend that was an identical twin. And the only reason I could tell them apart was a scar. And sometimes you just have to say, lift up your shirt so I know who the fuck I'm talking to. They that close. But they are champions. They came up like Deontay Wilder. No, not in the streets, but in the boxing business world. They came up the hard way in the boxing business world. Much as I hate to say it, they weren't represented like they should have been. They weren't promoted like they should have been. Deontay Wilder had 25 knockouts in 25 fights. He should have been mobbed every time he walked out his door. Every time he walked down that street. He should have been mobbed. Then the Charlos, they made motherfucking history. They made history. What credit did they get? How much money did they make in their next fight? No, I get it. I get it. They're not Floyd. But Floyd started it all. See, let me give you a little history lesson on boxing, which you probably already know. See, Floyd, his signature fight was Diego Perales and none other than Oscar De La Hoya. Yes, that was his breakout fight. That was his time to shine, and he took advantage of it. Oh, sure, he was offered a lot of money, but he passed up that HBO package. You know what? He fought on KO Nation. It's an old show, boxing show used to come on. You know why? Because he had pride. Now he's an asshole, but he had pride at that time. And the Charlos do too. Lions only. Rah. That's right. Deontay Wilder, he has pride. You're not going to take shit from Deontay Wilder. You're going to have to earn it. That's what I'm trying to convey to Anthony Joshua. Oh, I'm so sorry. They kill me with these notifications. You know, I'm sorry. I apologize. But you Anthony Joshua have to take, I don't know how many times I have to say this. He has to take control of his own career before it's too late. The clock is ticking. He already had the belts, but he don't have the respect. The respect is gone. Kqkc, what do you hope to see tomorrow night when Alvarez and Kovalev fight? You know what I hope to see? I hope to see Alvarez knock the shit out of Kovalev. That's what I want to see. For two reasons. One, Alvarez is a better fighter. Alvarez is a technical fighter. Alvarez has great punch placement. Kovalev depends on his strength. You don't care about a weakness. That's number one. Number two, you do not put your hands on no woman. You need an ass whooping just for that. But in a sports mind, in a boxing mind, Alvarez is a better technician than Kovalev. Sorry, Miss Duva. It is what it is. So, therefore, and Kovalev, sometimes he pushes his punches. You know, he slaps with his punches sometimes. So, therefore, that's what I'm looking to see. I'm going to do a breakdown on the fight tomorrow. Or maybe tonight. I got to finish looking up a few things on Kovalev. Let's see, when I do videos, I take notes if you haven't heard. I take notes and to make sure I'm saying the right thing. Make sure. Michael Johnson, Boxing Talk, and more. What it do? Hey, what it do, MJ? What's going on with you, brother? Man, I'm just hanging, brother. I'm just stepping in for World Breaker for a minute. Okay, he's running a little late. That's all right. When he get on, hopefully he'll let me know. Because he told me to keep going, and I had to hop off for a minute, but I hopped right back on because what I have to do, it can wait. See, what he has to do might be more important. So, Michael Johnson, Boxing Talk said, trying to maintain over here. Hey, I heard that, brother. Same here, you know. But I can say this is a good thing. Today, we only 10 degrees, all right? We didn't hit that 50 below zero weather. We got 6 inches last night, but that's better than 10 and 50 below. Trust me. Kqkc, your knowledge has exploded over the last month. Very good work, my man. Hey, thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. I really appreciate that, man. I'm trying, and I even got a couple donations, man, and I really appreciate that. You know, from the subscribers. You know, through my PayPal account, of course. I have to wait till I get 1,000 subscribers before I'll be able to get a super chat. But I really appreciate it. You know, and I'm trying, and I'm sticking to my resolution that I will do 4 videos per day. And I'm going into February now, and every day, Monday through Friday, I do 3 a day. I mean, 4 a day or more. The other day I did 6 videos. I wasn't counting, but it just happened that way. But anyway, I appreciate that, though. But yes, Alvarez is the better fighter. He's a better technician. And Kovalev, you know, I think he's pretty much at the end of his career. Andre Ward is in retirement, and I don't see him coming back no way soon. He definitely can't come back as a heavyweight, maybe cruiserweight, but not heavyweight, because Deontay Wilder will eat him up alive. Now, okay, but yeah. Oh, hey, what's salute to you, CB Sports. What's going on, my brother? I just hopped back on for World Breaker because he said he's running late. So I don't mind jumping in, helping out everybody with the LDBC. And what we do, we try to help out each other. So that's what I do until he make it in. He'll let me know, then I hop off. All right? So he said he was running a little late, about an hour. And that was about almost an hour ago. So, hey, we do what we do, you know? That's right. So I was talking about being a champion, because see, being a champion is not just holding that belt up. And this, a lot of people don't know this. That belt that champion bring in the ring, that's his belt. He just let you have it. If you win, he'll let you have it to take pictures, but you got to get that belt back. You get your new belt in 2 weeks. See, every champion keeps their belt. Don't put in a souvenir, some whatever. You know, Floyd got all his belts lined up with his shorts and everything in a glass case. Now, once you become the IBF champion, you get a new belt with your name on it. But we talk about champions. Earl Spence carried himself like a champion. He's a chilled out dude because he's young. He's not wild like Adrian Broner. He carried himself like a champion. Then I went to Deontay Wilder. I said, look at Deontay Wilder. He carried himself like a champion. He's kind of like us from Chicago. You know, we bold, we aggressive. We mean what we say. We say what we mean. It's just us. That's just how we talk. We just aggressive motherfuckers. That's all. We don't mean no harm. That's just the way we are. It's roughing them motherfuckers. In the streets. But that's just the way Deontay Wilder is. That's why I say he reminds me of Muhammad Ali so bad. Damn right. We is Kqkc. Right. You know, I mean, that's just the way we is, you know? We just like that. But then when I think about Anthony Joshua, how he is a champion, but it seems like he's not cut from that cloth. He's cut from another cloth somewhere else. You know, we don't speak lightly. We don't speak politely. You know, that's right. You know, a motherfucker got to put some bass in his voice. Chicago, most deaf, a fighting city, no doubt. Oh, yes. Most definitely. See, you got to put it, put a little bass in your voice, you know? I mean, Dylan White punked him on the outside of the ring. I've never seen no shit like that. See, that's why when motherfuckers go to jail, they find the biggest dumbasses around there and beat his ass. The biggest one. And AJ is that type. He's that type. We had a guy about the size of AJ, and we were small. You know, we weren't as big and nothing like that. You know, we just call him Big Goofy. That was his name, Big Goofy. And AJ reminded me of Big Goofy. Scared to open his mouth. Scared to say anything. The man sitting there saying something about his mama in a dress. The man sitting there saying he smelled pussy. I would have said, well, you must be smelling your mama's, you know. Be aggressive. But he's not a champion. A champion don't walk like that. A champion don't talk like that. A champion don't cherry pick like he's doing. A champion tell his promoter, no, you work for me. I want him next. A champion don't get scared and run away from Luis Ortiz or Dylan White or Deontay Wilder. That's not a champion. That's a hoe. That's what that is. No, the belts ain't nothing but leather. But it means something. It means something. It means that, hey, you are a champion. You can do this shit. Most definitely. All the running is over with. Do you think Sugar Ray Leonard would have ran when Hagler said, come on out of retirement? Sugar Ray said, no, I don't need no warm-up fight. I don't need no tune-up fight. I'm a champion. He went straight at him. He didn't care about money. He went straight at Hagler. Then he stopped fighting. Just like Roberto Duran. He cared so much about why Roberto Duran quit on him that he would all the way to Panama to ask him, why did he stop fighting? See, stuff like that is important to a champion. The champions today, all they want to make sure they did the check clear. But not Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray said, I'm going to Panama and ask him why he say no mas. And soon he got there. Kids ride down on bikes, say, hey, no mas, no mas. And he still couldn't get a definitive answer. See, that's what champions do. They care about their reputation and what the history books will dictate. Today, the so-called champions, they care about their check clears. That's what the fuck they do. But a real champion would say, hey, who next? I'll fight anybody. Just step up to the plate and we can go at it. That's a true champion. That's a true champion. And I would love to have him in my corner any day. I just told a story yesterday how me and my friend was coming from a basketball game when we was in high school. It was the city finals on the west side. And two guys try to rob us. And I mean this. I really mean this. But see, you can't be no punk. But my friend, he's cool. He's cool. But after they robbed us, they told us to go in that alley. And you know what? My friend was finna go in that alley. You know what I told him? I said, don't you go in that alley. And these motherfuckers had 38s in our face and said, motherfucker, I said, get in that alley. And my dumbass friend, he was finna walk in that alley. And you know, if they would have got us in that alley, dead end alley, what would have happened? I sat there. I'm a man. Always been a man. I sat there and cried like a baby. I said, he's going in the alley. He's going in the alley, man. Fuck that. You will have to kill me right here. And you know what? They said, what I say, go in that alley. I said, I'm not going in that alley. And I cried a little bit more. The next thing you know, everybody from the gang was coming down the block, making noise, running, having fun, pom-pom, everything. And they ran off. And I got mad at my friend. I said, don't you ever do that. Don't you ever let nobody walk you and make a robot out of you. Like they were trying to do. They was going to kill us. Do you realize that? And that's what they're doing to Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua got batteries in his back because he's a robot. He is a robot. He do as he told. He do as masters tell him to do. Just like he said, oh, give me $50 million. I'll fight you. Oh, he got a tongue lasher like no one never had one before. That's what it is. So, hey, Anthony Johnson, no champion. He's a paper champion. See, Anthony Joshua, hey, he's a good fighter. I mean, I'm not going to put him out there like that bad. But he's a follower. He's not a leader. Some are meant to be leaders, and some are meant to be followers. And I'm sorry, AJ is a follower. He do as he's told. When Lowland Process almost died, when AJ said, I have to pay for the lights. What lights? Have my car, my money, I'm insured better than dying. Word mother. I got bolts in his neck too. Yeah. That's what he is. He's a robot. He been hustled. And you know what? And they hustled the UK fans. The UK fans so much in the dark, they really think this guy make that much money. And we talking about the UK, smaller than the state of Texas. And this guy make that much money. Thank God that Al Heyman went over there with Frank Warren and gave them a free fight. Every time they turn on the TV, they had to pay $25. Now, I might be wrong. If I am, I apologize. But it's not pay-per-view when you have two scrubs and you paying $25 to watch them. That's not pay-per-view. Sometimes you got to wake up and smell the motherfucking coffee. Sometimes you got to read between the motherfucking lines. It is what it is, people. That's one thing about Kqkc. I keep it real. I ain't gonna bullshit you. Why? Why should I? You know? Shit, it's all about the truth over here. I ain't gonna block you. So we can agree to disagree anytime. That's right. Yeah, it's smaller than Texas. More nukes than China. And you speak English. UK created USA, the world. USA created what? UK created USA and the world. I don't know about that, but I know one thing. The UK is very small. The United States would crush them. I'm sorry, word mother. They would. Just one state. We have 51. Texas is just one. And think about how big that is. Just think about it. California is bigger than Texas. But think about it. We'll crush them. We'll crush them. That's why they don't fuck with us. Matter of fact, we've been saving everybody's asses. But we need to stay at home and save our asses from economy, economics. So, 450 nukes, that's nothing. We have one nuke that will radar 450 and more. One, just one. Then we have, we have more, but we talk about the big United States. The one that been going around saving other countries when they need to stay here and save this country from itself. But this is not politics. This is boxing. So it is what it is. So, but anyway, like I said, Dylan White, they trying, well, at least Eddie Hearn trying to dangle Brazil in his face. He trying to dangle Kqkc in his face. And I don't blame Dylan White. Like I said, Dylan White went all the way back to the back of the line after he lost to Anthony Joshua. He worked himself right back up there. Then you're going to say, well, I pay you $5 million. Get a man $7 million. $2 million ain't going to hurt if you really making that much. See, that's one thing about the UK. They don't have to disclose how much they make. See, over here, we have to. We got Nielsen. If they had Nielsen over there, they'd be so fucking surprised. But see, Sky Sports, Eddie Hearn pretty much got them in his pocket. So you can't believe nothing Sky Sports say. So who they go by? Nobody. They believe what Eddie Hearn says. That's all. That's all. No, I didn't say UK was a punk. No, I didn't say that. But what I'm saying is, Anthony Joshua is a punk. If you're going to be a champion, you fight like a champion. If you're going to be a champion, you walk and talk like a champion. If you're going to be a champion, you accept, like Mike Tyson, every comer. You should have been fought Deontay Wilder. Even Deontay Wilder actually told you, okay, last year, I'll come over there and fight you. I take 60-40 last year. Then Ortiz just said a couple of days, I'll give you $5 if you fight me. Just $5. $5. You give me $5. That's all my purse. I want $5. And you know what? He was scared. A champion don't get scared. A champion don't let business get in the way of taking care of business. That's what I'm talking about. It's time for not only your fighter in the UK, it's time for fighters over here. The best should be fighting the best. When would that happen? We don't know. We don't have time like Mayweather and Pacquiao. We don't have 5 years. I don't know where I'll be next year this time. Nobody knows what it'll be next year this time. I'm not saying the fight is that important, but what I'm saying is we want to see it, and we want to see it now. Why not? The fight can easily be made. Terence Crawford is with Top Rank. Bob Arum, he can deal with Shelly Finkel. You don't have to deal with Al Heyman. Al Heyman is an advisor. He's not a promoter. They can make it happen. No. You know why? No. Frozen bro, whatever his name. Frozen, Joshua people have been annoyed by Wilder people. You know why? Because they keep on trying to hoodwink and bamboozle. Oh, 64. No. Deontay Wilder told him what he wanted. And they keep on trying to hoodwink him. And he said, you know what? You heard what I said. If you don't come with 50-50, kiss my ass. I'll hang up on their ass too. Especially what they pulled last year. Please. You know, we weren't born yesterday. We were born on our day. Well, it wasn't yesterday. I mean, please. I'm sorry. But he knows now that he's in a pickle. He knows that the top heavyweights now are Wilder, Fury, Ortiz, and White. Yeah, he's sitting there looking crazy. Can't even buy a fight. Now, either he cheap or he lied about how much money he makes. At least Floyd flaunts it. He had a fit over a car that he bought. You know how many cars Floyd got? He owned only 3 of the cars they made in the world. My God. Lord, do you understand? What is it with the UK people? It seemed like somebody went over that little island and sprayed a hypnotized gas and made everybody hypnotized. That's what it sounds like. Because everybody in the UK had lost their damn mind. Y'all really think that this man makes a lot of money? You really think, is he cheap? Is he scared? I mean, what is it? Hey, what's up, big fat? This Fro Broadwell. He's a troll, I think. You know, so you can block him if you want to. But they must lost their mind. I mean, I think they have. They believe everything Eddie Hearn tell them. I mean, they really do. They really believe everything Eddie Hearn tells them. They know damn well the United States is where the money is. That's why a lot of UK fighters come over here. And good for them. That's great. And good for Al Heyman for giving the UK people a free fight. That's great. No, I don't troll an entire country. So that's great. But it kills me when the facts come out, and when Shelley Finker shows the emails, and now everybody's starting to catch on that they full of crap, even the zone. I mean, no, days are numbered. You reaping, starting to reap what you sow. Yeah, you harvest the fruit from the seeds that you planted. And now, what would you do? Because you're not welcome back at the UK. Now, you might find a sucker that came out of the amateurs and signed with you, but you screwed up royally over here in the United States. Those facts for your ass. You don't come over here and say what you're going to take over. You don't come over here and say what you're going to do. You're not going to come over here and say that you are the best promoter when all the other promoters been working their ass off for years in a big market. When you over there in a small market. No offense to the UK people, but it is what it is. It's time to wake up, put your big girl panties on, and listen to some real ass facts. Then you insult our intelligence. Oh, you get everything you deserve. Then you put on a fight in Kansas? Who does that? That's college football town. That's why 2,000 people left. See, if you were smart, you would do what Al Heyman did, or not even Al Heyman, any promoter. You would send a team over and see what's going on. Get the feel of what they like, what they don't like. How big is the market? You didn't do your homework. Why? Because you think you know everything. You think you're smarter than everyone else. Just like a troll. A troll think they better, and they think better than anybody else. So I don't know if World Breaker is on, but it's 3 o'clock, and I hope he's on. I hope he made it back. And is there a way you can check that fact for me to see if hey, Curtis Anderson, salute, brother. Did World Breaker make it back? Kurt? I'll hop back on till he get back. So did he make it back yet, my brother? So I hope he did. And I was trying to stay on as long as I can till he made it in. So, if he did, okay, we're not on. You're not on yet. Okay, all right. Okay, well, okay. I was trying to hang on in there till he came up, but I know. Look, I know World Breaker. He will be on. Okay, now, he might not be on right now, but he's not gonna let the day go past without being on. But I appreciate everybody coming in the chat, and like I said, I hopped back on because World Breaker said he'd be an hour late, and that's what we do at the LDBC. We look out for each other. He didn't ask me to get back on. I took it upon myself to do that because he is running late. Anything could be happening. One of his kids could be sick. Anything. What I have to do can wait. That's why I like the LDBC, because it's a community. And we ain't gonna lie to you. We're gonna tell you like it is. If someone is free, we got enough boxing knowledge to talk about a fight. And like I said, Alvarez and Kovalev tomorrow night. And I believe they fight on the zone, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm gonna tell you this. What's up, Ron Finkley? I'm gonna tell you this. Alvarez is a better technician, a better skilled fighter than Kovalev. Kovalev maybe got 2 more years left, and he's out of there. Alvarez is going for it. He's a great boxer. He doesn't slap his punches. He worked behind his jab. He cuts off the ring pretty good. Kovalev is going to sleep. Oh yes, Alvarez, he sits down on his punches. Not one. I'm talking about all of them. Hey, salute, LB Knows. Yes. He sit down on all of them. And that's good. And another person I'm saying don't go to sleep on. Kqkc. He's a welterweight. But he's a good fighter. He's a good skilled fighter. Now, he doesn't have too much strength. Not like an Earl Spence. But he's a very technical fighter. And I don't know if it's me or what, but I have seen a lot of technical fighters lately with very great skills. A lot of great skill sets I've been seeing. Don't you think that's pretty good? Yes, you want to see more of the brawling, but it's the sweet science. And that's what I love about the sweet science. When you get a little closer, in the second round, the first round, filling out round, the third round, you get a little bit closer. Then the fourth round, you should be right where you want to be, or right where you're comfortable at. And that's when your defense must neglect their offense. And vice versa. That's what you do. To make a good boxer, remember, everything works behind the jab. Everything you do works behind the jab. Think about it. You can use your jab to blind your opponent. You can use what they call a lazy jab, to fake out your opponent and set them out with the right, or overhand right, a straight right. Oh, going to the body. Yeah, that's the tricky part. You call that a tunnel. A tunnel, you know, up and down, up and down, up and down, up, up, down, down, down. Get them confused. Keep them off balance. So they don't know when to cover up top or when to cover up down low. But you hit them down low a lot, more than often. Trust me, them hands gonna come down anyway. Remember this: all your vital organs are from your neck on down. We talking about liver, heart, vessels, all that. That shit hurts if you get hit every round. That's why I say, when Deontay Wilder fight Tyson Fury, if he would have followed the game plan the first time, Fury wouldn't have got up. And I bet my life on that. But I guarantee you, you learn, you live, and you learn. Sometimes you have to calm down, take the crowd out of it, and fight your fight. The same shit I've been telling Adrian Broner for years. Fight your fight like you did DeMarco, like you did Emmanuel Taylor. Don't fight Floyd. Fight. He tried to do the shoulder roll. You can't do a shoulder roll on a southpaw. You can't do that. A southpaw only works on an orthodox fighter. Because when you get ready to hit you, you bring your shoulder up like a shell and tuck your chin in. Then he slipped your punches. And you slipped his punches, I'm sorry. That's why I like the sweet science. It got so many strategies. But you gotta be athletic and perfect at it and always work at it. You don't let nobody deter you from working out, from being the best you can be. Can't wait for Alvarez to beat up Kovalev. Racist woman beating ass up again. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I said that earlier, LB knows. I said it's 2 reasons who I got for the fight. And that's Alvarez. 1, because he has a great skill set. He knows how to cut off the ring. He has great balance. And 2, because what he did to a woman. So he needed his ass beat. Simple. I'm Kqkc Boxing. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit that like button if you like the content of this video. And also hit the icon bell. You will be notified each and every time I do a video or a live stream. And I definitely will be back. Peace and love. And hopefully you all have a great evening. And shout out to the LDBC. And with that, I'm out of here.